Are cities inherently bad? We're going to be exploring this idea from the origin of cities and mankind. If you explore the Bible, and we were created into this natural environment where we lived off this land, some sort of sophisticated biotechnology to interact with our systems, you'll find that the original command was for man to spread out, to live off the land and to spread out and multiply. That was the original command. But you'll see the origin of cities was from the lineage of Cain, the one who disobeyed God. Then you see how his lineage was the origin of the city builders. And if you think of the whole concept of the city and why God wouldn't want a city to be the lifestyle of man, you see the opposite will. Instead of spreading out, you see the gathering. You see the gathering of mankind and even the stacking of them on top of each other. And also in the Bible, you see how Satan inspired the census, which was the counting of all people. It's a control freak mechanism to gather everybody together in order to control everybody and then have everybody feeding off of each other's energy that's controlled in a negative way. It's a way to gather and harvest more etheric negative energy for these entities to feed off of that these scriptures also go into. So it's interesting, when you live off of the land, you see this one type of lifestyle where everybody is spread out, but when you see cities is often where you would find what was considered sin. Things like the prostitution, substance abuse, and the list goes on. So the idea of the city being inherently bad is a good critical thought. Now, it doesn't mean if you live in a city that you're bad. It's just a way of thinking about the origin of mankind and how far we've come. In order to control everybody, you have to have a system of control. If the devil was real and you were the devil, you wouldn't want to go up to every individual to try to individually control and manipulate them, although there are, I'm sure, tactics for that. You would create a system, an entire system of control to control everybody with. And that's exactly what you see when you look at the world. This is an entire system. Whether you're looking at the government, the power grid, technology and science and where it's all headed and how it's all interconnected through the media, everything from music to TV shows, it's all one big web of what's known as the beast system, and we're all in it. This is part of escaping from the matrix. The idea of the city is the matrix. The creator never wanted this control mechanism, control system, total technological lockdown of a prison planet or plane. Dependence is the only way to control the populace. They don't want people independent, growing their own food. They want everybody waiting in line for handouts so that they continue to trade their freedom and liberty for security and for handouts. It's literally all part of becoming batteries for the matrix. We're in the B system. We're in the age of deception. There's an emerging spiritual awakening, a call to return to the ancient and natural way, and realize the ideal mentioning of a city in the Bible is the end game of the New Jerusalem, the perfect city with the perfect king, with the perfect way. The thing about the Matrix, everybody is asleep in their own little pods in their own days until someone wakes you up. Wake up.